Good morning, and look what greeted me in the yard today. Trichocereus flying saucer, they are now open. This is one of Hans Brich's hybrids that he created in the 1980s, and it was one of the best Trichocereus hybrids that has been produced during that time. Look, it is very big, it has vibrant colors, and it is also very fragrant. Good day, everyone. My name is Anna. Welcome to Cactus Caffeine, and welcome to another episode in this What is in Bloom series. I started this series this year in order to show everyone how beautiful cacti can be, especially when they are in flower. And hopefully, I can get more people to appreciate these types of plants. Not everyone is aware that all cacti flowers, including me, before I started this hobby, I was more into orchids until I moved here in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is part of the Mojave Desert. And that is the only time I found out that cacti actually blooms, and they have one of the most beautiful flowers that I've ever seen. So they come in different forms, different colors, different sizes. Some are fragrant even, some are nocturnal. And so, this episode for today, I have some super blooming cactus and some cactus that have very large flowers. I want to start off with this one right here. This is Echinobivia Rainbow Burst. It is super blooming for me today. Super bloom is a term that I use whenever any of my cactus would produce a flush of flowers like this, and then all of the flowers would open up at the same time. This is Echinobivia Rainbow Burst, so it is a cross between an Echinopsis and Alobivia. And when you buy an Echinobivia Rainbow Burst in big box stores here in the US, they actually come in different colors. So what I have here are pink, and then this one back here is also another Rainbow Burst. This one has more of a red flower, and the flower is much bigger than this one's right here, but they are both Echinobivia Rainbow Burst. I found out that rainbow burst is actually the term that they use because these are open pollinated. So you'll never know who the parents are, but they come out in different forms, different sizes, and different colors. When you buy this in the big box stores here, it's like buying a box of chocolates, according to Forrest Gump. You will never know what you're gonna get. So when I bought this, I never knew what color of flower I would get. So they turned out pink. This one turned out red. There's one that's orange, one that's yellow, but they are all beautiful in their own way. So whatever one you will get, rest assured that you will be surprised at the beauty when they flower. From here, let's move on to another super blooming cactus. This time, this is a Sulcorebutia gyrosinilis or gyrosinilis. This one, by the way, is grafted. I got this one from Miles of Miles to Go. The fact that he grafted this probably means that this one is hard to grow in its own roots, but it is producing a flush of these pink flowers. This is the first time I am seeing the flower of this type of Sulcorebutia. And then this one, another big pink one. This one is an Echinocereus pentalophus. It actually has two flowers. This one is a bit smaller but darker in color. This is Echinopsis leucomalia cob. And then some Mammillarias here, still blooming. This is Parodias closeri. Alright, and then moving on to another Parodia. This is Parodius copa. I like the bright lemon-like yellow of these flowers. And then Gymnocalycium. I have a Gymnocalycium baldianum in red and a Gymnocalycium baldianum in white. This one is Gymnocalycium mesobotanicum. Okay, and then I have this one, the Escobaria vivipara variety desertis, still in bloom. It's been a week now. Okay, this is one of the rescue plants that I got from Cactus World. If you have not seen that video, I will put the link up on this screen. Good morning, everyone. It is a cloudy morning, very chilly too so far here in Las Vegas. And here is my Echinopsis candy cans in full bloom. I just wish you guys can also smell the fragrance of these flowers. It smells so good. As soon as I stepped out of my yard this morning, I smell the fragrance from these flowers. Well, that's because I don't only have these Echinopsis candy cans in bloom this morning. I also have some fragrant Trichocereus blooming this morning, and I'm going to take you to the other side of my garden. Here are the rest of the flowers, fragrant flowers this morning. All of them are very fragrant. So it is still very early. Sun is not out, fully out yet. This one is another Trichocereus flying saucer. And then this one right here is Trichocereus big insane spider. It has not fully opened yet. Okay, and then I have Trichocereus Dutchman's gold blooming again for the second time. And the Trichocereus flying saucer, I got a second day out of it. Wow, lucky me. If you can see, the pollen are like scattered. That's because yesterday I tried to gather the pollen of this Trichocereus flying saucer because I was going to pollinate the Echinopsis candy cans. So that's why the flower looks a little bit beat up, because I gathered as much as I can of the pollen yesterday. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to transfer the pollen of this to the Echinopsis candy cans. Hopefully, I'll get an equally impressive hybrid out of those two. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me in today's episode of my What is in Bloom series. Don't forget to follow me in Facebook and in Instagram. I post more pictures and more videos in there. So until next time, bye everyone, and cheers.